That's a good song.
Well, thank you. Hello, my name is Miss Eileen. Welcome to Who Is at Shaler North Coast Library. Tonight, you're going to meet Shari Lewis and a friend, Sully.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
Born Sonia Phyllis Hurwitz on January 17, 1933, Shari Lewis spent much of her life cracking up kids and their parents with puppets and songs while teaching them how to be good to each other and to themselves too. Shari also dabbled in music, juggling, dance, writing, conducting, and politics in her day.
Me too.
Let's give a warm welcome to our guests, Shari Lewis and Sully.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Eileen. We're proud to be here with you tonight. Thank you.
Well, I am
thanks.
I am honored to have you here today as one who grew up watching so many of your shows. So,
Oh, no way. That's wonderful.
yeah.
That's really cool. I didn't. We didn't watch TV.
Oh, okay. So let me ask, both of your parents were entertainers.
No, actually, my dad, he was a fisherman, and my mom was, you weren't talking to me. Sorry, Shari, you take this one.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Tell us about growing up with parents in the performing arts and at what age you entered show business.
Well, I do come from a showbiz family and also a very literate family. The thing is that my daughter, Mallory, she says that when someone in our family gets up in the morning, a tree dies. Because we write and write. I've written books. She's written books. My dad. I mean, yeah, we're into the arts as far as the eye can see. Yes, we were. Yes.
Okay. So now another puppet that you have is called Lamb Chop, and Lamb Chop debuted on Captain Kangaroo in 1956.
Good morning, Captain.
Yes, 1956. And the reason I don't have Lamb Chop here today
is because I'm cuter.
Well, you are very cute. But the reason I don't have Lamb Chop here with me today is that since my death, my daughter Mallory has the full rights to use Lamb Chop, and we wanted to acknowledge that. And she's doing an incredible job. In fact, I heard from your producer that you have a scroll bar.
Yeah, we can't see it now, but I guess when you out there are seeing it, you, Miss Kylie, behind the camera, when you're seeing it, you'll see Mallory Lewis and Lamb Chop's website on here.
And we really encourage you to go there because you'll see lots of clips. You'll learn about Mallory and Lamb Chop and what they're doing right now. But I'm very happy to be here with Sully.
Thanks. I'm really happy to be here with you too, Cher.
Oh, that's so nice. Now, let me say, Lamb Chop Play Along won 6 Emmy Awards. That is really fantastic. 6 Emmy Awards.
Well, it's very humbling. It is. And my daughter and I were the first mother-daughter duo to win a joint Emmy. So that was a very wonderful moment, a wonderful contribution. A wonderful, recognition that we had together. And to be able to do something that we both love that runs in the family.
Yes. Oh, thank you. So what other puppets accompanied Lamb Chop?
Well, there was, do you remember, Sully?
There was Charlie Horse.
Yes, Charlie Horse. And who else do you remember, Miss Eileen?
Hush Puppy.
Hush Puppy, yes, indeed, there was Hush Puppy.
Yeah, but you know what? Hush Puppy and I kind of had a fight, and so, we don't really talk about Hush Puppy. I mean, we're in counseling, so we're going to mend it together, because that's one thing, Cher, that you always try to make sure that kids understand, and your daughter does it too.
Well, we do. One of the things that's very important that I tried, and that Mallory tries to get across is that people aren't bad. people can do bad things. People can make mistakes, and it's okay to make a mistake. And we like to explain that to kids, and then we can say we're sorry and we can do better next time.
Yeah. That's why, like, I know that Hush Puppy and I are having a hard time now because we both said some things we didn't mean, and you know how that happens. Yes, it does happen, but we're gonna do better. Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad of that, Sully. Thank you.
He said I had a pointy head.
What? Oh,
I know, and
you have a nice head.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Miss Eileen. Yeah.
So, Sherry, you and Lamb Chop made numerous TV cameos. Can you tell us a little bit about the shows?
well, I believe we were in Car 54. Where are you?
Okay.
I believe we were on Star Trek. Oh no.
No.
I must tell you about my Star Trek adventure.
Okay.
Tell about the Star Trek adventure.
We actually, my husband and I had written an episode of Star Trek.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because I saw Lucille Ball on here, and she also had a Star Trek connection. So, like, you only have guests on here that have a Star Trek connection.
No. But
Did Susan B. Anthony have anything to do with Star Trek?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so, but that's a good question.
Yeah.
That's something that we can look into.
Yeah.
So on our Who Is show, we like to play a true or false game.
Okay.
So
okay.
I have some questions.
All
for you.
right,
True or false?
True.
Well, wait till I ask the
False.
question, okay?
True.
Okay.
Okay.
So first, originally, let me say, Sherry, you hated puppets?
Well, puppets were not my favorite thing. I have to be. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Be nice.
I know. Well, maybe that was just like a little mistake that you made, and then you learned from it.
Well, yeah, puppets. We just. I didn't think. I mean, I was into everything. I mean, juggling and dancing and music, and like you'd said, our family very involved in the arts. And puppetry wasn't really my thing. I didn't think it was.
And then you learned.
So, another true or false. Your puppet roster included a life-size Fred Astaire.
Absolutely. Well, I was a fan of dance, and
That's true.
why not have a dancing puppet?
Yeah, Fred Astaire. Yeah, where is that puppet now?
You know what? I'm not sure. I don't know where that is.
Oh. Well, we gotta find that out after the show.
Okay, we'll see if we can locate that.
Okay. So now the next answer you already know because I put down you wrote all the episodes of Star Trek.
No, not all of them.
No. As I do have in 1969 the episode The Lights of Zatar. You wrote that one with your husband Jeremy.
Yep.
So okay. So something when true or false when you would go out to a restaurant, you like to freak out the waiters by ordering lamb. Is that true or false?
Come on. Out with it, Cher.
Well, yes, that is true. That is true.
But you were just teasing, right? I mean, you don't normally eat your puppets, do you? Do ya?
No, of course not.
No, not the
goodness
puppets.
gracious, no.
So,
That is true.
okay. So, again, true or false? You studied ballet and puppetry?
I did study ballet. I just feel so fortunate that Lamb Chop and I met, and it really worked for us because there's nothing more that I enjoy than, as you had mentioned, helping children feel good about themselves and bringing quality children's programming about. And I feel so fortunate. But ballet was wonderful as well. I'm very lucky. I've had a very lucky life to try a bunch of different things. And all those things, I think, some of you out there, you might have a lot of interests, and you can incorporate a lot of those interests in what you eventually choose to do. And you don't have to do the same thing forever.
That's
You
very
just
true.
do different things at different times. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like I used to play chess all the time.
Well, not all the time. Times you play checkers.
Yeah, sometimes I played checkers. Sometimes I played a mix. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Another true or false. You conducted major symphonies in the U.S., Japan, and Canada.
Yes, can you believe that? When I look back on what the opportunities that I have had, I'm one grateful woman. I really feel lucky. Yes, music has always been a big part of my life. Yes.
Does that mean you're gonna sing the song?
What
Oh,
song?
the song?
Am I going to ask what song?
You know the song.
Well, we could sing it together.
And if you know it at home, sing along. This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because
This is the song that doesn't end. That was from my 1990 show. It's a great song.
That was great. I don't recall it, but that was great.
I gotta tell you, it's driven a lot of people crazy.
True.
I would think so.
Do you remember that, Kylie?
I think I've heard it a little bit in my life
it's
before.
a good one. It's a good one.
Yes.
So now, again, true or false. This is my last true or false.
Okay.
So, lamb
Wait, is
chop.
this for me?
Well, if I can ask Sherry.
Oh, sure,
Okay.
sure, yeah.
So, Lamb Chop testified before Congress. Is this true or false?
That is absolutely true. That was in the 90s, and we were talking about quality education for children, educational children's television. And that was so important. And decades before, you might know, he came from this town, I believe.
Yeah, Fred Rogers.
He also had testified before Congress
Yes.
at a different time. And I do have to say, I see Fred now because we're both gone. And he said wonderfully kind things about me after I died. And he's a very good man. And he also had puppets, as you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sully, do you remember Fred's puppets? Some of the puppets?
Yeah, there was like XCL,
XCL. That's
Daniel
right.
Striped Tiger.
Mhm.
Right. Lady Lane Fairchild.
That's right.
Yep. And Chicken Little.
No. King Friday.
King Friday, Queen Sarah,
Queen Sarah, of course.
Prince
Yes.
Tuesday,
Yes.
Henrietta Pussycat.
Oh,
Yeah,
how could we forget
I love
Pussycat. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah.
So, very good. So, Sherry, how did you and Lamb Chop meet?
Well, the truth is that my father, somebody owed him some money,
Okay.
and she did not have the resources to pay that back, to pay for his services, and so she gave him a puppet because she knew that I was doing some puppetry work at the time, and actually studios had said, "We love you, Sherry, but we don't like the puppets." But when I received this lamb chop puppet, I just kind of stuffed it away. But then when finally they called me, I can't remember what studio it was now, and they said, we love you, but we don't like your puppets. I said, well, I have a lamb. And they asked what its name was.
And you just looked at it and said Lamb Chop.
And Lamb Chop was born.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
So, what have you done since your death?
Well, to be honest with you, I have just really, it's kind of interesting because I've just been trying to spread good love and karma, enjoying what my daughter has been done. I have not been performing. I have been reading, I've been writing, I've been sending out good vibes into the universe.
You really have.
Well, it's interesting because I've watched many of your other shows, your other guests, and they've all been very active. And in a way, I feel like I've been active more behind the scenes, that kind of thing. I certainly haven't been, performing.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't really do anything for pay. We just kind of hang out together,
Aw.
Yeah, and just really kind of trying to be a good friend and a good neighbor to people. I'm very impressed with a lot of the puppets that I see these days. I'm a big fan of Sesame Street. I really feel that the work that Jim Henson did is wonderful. And now you can see Sesame Street is seen all around the world. There's an Arabic version of Sesame Street.
Yep, there is.
Yeah. And just spreading that joy and that love and that positivity and remembering that kids are smart and they deserve quality educational television.
Yep.
So, are there puppets you enjoy today?
Yeah, I really enjoy the Sesame Street characters. I'm more of a, old school Sesame Street person. I like Bert and Ernie,
Okay.
Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, you love Snuffy.
Did you ever appear on? I can't remember now. Did you ever appear on Sesame Street?
You know what? I would have to look that up. I'm not sure.
I don't remember. I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't
I
remember.
bet that's on Mallory's website, I bet. I bet
It
it is.
probably is.
Yeah.
Probably is. We'll have to see about checking that
Yeah.
out. So, and then what has Lamb Chop been up to since you've passed?
Well, he has just been working so hard.
Yep, he's working so hard. We do watch him all the time,
Mallory has done. She's played in New York with Lamb Chop.
Wow.
She has just been all over the place doing kids performances and adult performances. So Lamb Chop has been much busier than I have in a more concrete kind of way, I think.
So she's
Yeah.
actually following in your footsteps.
Well, she and exceeding them. She is a wonderful, wonderful young woman. I'm very proud of my daughter. Yes.
So, in summary, then, Shari Lewis, your parents were entertainers. Lamb Chop debuted on Captain Kangaroo. Lamb Chop Play Along won 6 Emmys.
1956.
You acted Shari. You wrote an episode on Star Trek. You enjoyed Lamb from time to time. You were an orchestra conductor. You and Lamb Chop testified before Congress, and Lamb Chop still travels around the country today.
Yes, and my daughter tells the story very well, and this is very true, that when we testified before Congress, each person had 3 minutes.
Yep, 3 minutes, right?
Oh, okay.
So then after I did my 3-minute testimony, Lamb Chop popped up and asked if she could have her 3 minutes. And so, yes, that was granted.
Isn't that cool?
That is marvelous. That is marvelous. So I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
Shari.
you. Thank you.
And
This was a
Sully.
very peaceful time. Thank you very much.
So, and,
Yeah, it was really great.
well, thank you, Sully, and thank you, our viewers, for watching. Who is with Shari Lewis?
And there's only one thing left to say.
What?
This is a song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is a song that doesn't end.